All right, super quick little video on how we start our seeds. We like a grow rack, these racks that you can get at the big box store. They're about $100 or so. Our seed starting mixture is this. It's pretty common. A lot of people use it. It is 3 parts peat moss, sphagnum peat moss, and then we use vermiculite or perlite. If you use the perlite, we try to grind that down a little bit. That's the seed starting mixture we do. The main thing we've learned in the few years we've been doing this inside our house, starting our own seeds inside our house at this rate, we've always done a few, but to this quantity, is that try not to overwater. Bottom water and don't overwater. Resist the urge to water your plants every day, about every couple of days, and we really just go off field. We've got tomatoes in here. There's some basil. We've got a lot of thyme, oregano. There's some kale you see. Okra's going. We have some sage, as well as our celery's doing really good this year. We've struggled with celery in the past, but got it to go for us this year, along with our parsley. There's some peppers. Really proud of our lettuce tray here. Lots of different lettuce that we have. We like to eat a salad every day if we can out of our garden. There's a lot of watermelon right in here. We even did some loofah this year. Put in some new basil. We drink a lot of basil tea. And pretty much every day, one of us will drink basil tea. There's some more lettuce and lavender. Lavender's difficult sometimes. We've got it figured out. And this seed mixture is done great. We top water, kind of mist the seeds until they germinate, and then we start bottom feeding and bottom watering everything. Our feed is Mother Earth Liquid Craft. It's a 4-3-3 organic fertilizer. I would highly recommend it. You can see the results it yields here. So on the bottom we have a couple more flats full of peppers. There's a Mortgage Lifter tomato that's already a full-grown tomato there. It's kind of an adolescent teen there already. Lots of eggplant. We don't do very well with zucchini and squash here in the Ozarks where we're at, of North Arkansas. So eggplant it is for us. There is lots of flowers in here, more sage, verbena. We love nasturtiums in the garden. Here's our backup tomato. Some backup tomatoes, our second round. More nasturtiums. There's some zinnias right in here. There's our onions, couple thousand onions, and a lot of leeks as well. We also have a little corner here. We've got some purple shamrock. Here is the old mason jar full of some sweet potato starts. And I've got some more that need to come off probably today. There's some elderberry. We're getting into some bushes and some berries and that type of thing this year. So the lights, cheap. Harbor Freight lights have done us just fine. They've done us just fine. They're 5,500 lumens. The KVA value on them is about 4,200. And you can see the results they produce. This is their 3rd or 4th season together on these restaurant racks that are pretty popular. A lot of people, I recommend them. Another thing that we do that I feel like really helps us out, we backpack, hike a lot, camp quite a bit. I do a lot of hammock camping. Reflectant, any type of reflectant reflects not only light but heat. So that helps us with the heat. And so this is, we flip houses, and so we found this in one of our flip houses years ago, a couple of rolls of this. It's just an old reflectant sheeting that some roofers, I would recommend getting that, or find some type of reflectant that you can use. Particularly helps to keep things heated up, and particularly on the peppers and tomatoes. We try to do those on the ground here, close to the ground, and then we sneak a little heater in here while they're germinating. We don't use any heat mats. I've never used any heat mats. Cheap lights, a little bit of reflectant. Again, the fertilizer, we fertilize very little. It's hard to resist for over fertilizing, but don't do that. And again, the fertilizer we've been using that's got us good results is Mother Earth Liquid Craft. That's a 4-3-3. And we're looking at another decent little seedling crop. It's about time to harden these things off this week. So plant yourself a little garden, keep the lights as close to the plants as you can, and this is the end result. Plant yourself a little garden.